Imagine two students, same school, same teacher, same test. One studies for 2 hours and gets a B. The other studies for 6 hours and also gets a B. The second student is almost certainly smarter and almost certainly more miserable. We tend to think that intelligence is an advantage in life, and in many ways it is. But there is a specific kind of suffering that comes almost exclusively with high intelligence, and nobody talks about it. The first reason smart people struggle more is overthinking. The average person makes a decision and moves on. The smart person makes the same decision, then immediately begins dismantling it. They see every possible outcome, every way it could go wrong, every variable they cannot control. This is called analysis paralysis, and it is almost exclusively a high intelligence problem. The smarter you are, the more scenarios your brain generates, and the harder it becomes to simply act. The second reason is impossible standards. Smart people are acutely aware of the gap between what something is and what it could be. They read a book and immediately see how it could have been written better. They finish a project and see every flaw before anyone else notices a single one. This awareness is actually a gift. It drives excellence, but it also makes satisfaction nearly impossible to reach, because the finish line keeps moving, and it always moves, just slightly faster than they can run. The third reason is loneliness, not the loneliness of having no one around, but something quieter and harder to name. Smart people think in layers. They see connections others miss. They care deeply about ideas most people find boring or overwhelming. And this creates a specific kind of isolation, the experience of being in a room full of people and still feeling completely alone, because the conversation never quite reaches the depth they're looking for. And after a while, they stop looking. The fourth reason is awareness itself. The same intelligence that helps you understand the world also forces you to understand it fully. Smart people cannot unknow things. They cannot unsee problems. They process not just their own pain, but the weight of everything around them. Psychologists call this overexcitability. The world simply hits harder when you're wired to feel and understand everything more deeply. So if intelligence creates so much suffering, why would anyone want it? Here is what the research actually shows. The same qualities that make life harder for smart people are the exact same qualities that make them capable of something most people never attempt. The overthinking that paralyzes them is the same engine that produces breakthrough ideas. The impossible standards are the same force that drives genuine excellence. The loneliness is often the price of seeing what others cannot yet see. The awareness that hurts is the same awareness that changes things. The struggle of the smart person is real. It is not in their head. It is not weakness. It is not something to be fixed or medicated away. It is the cost of a mind that will not settle. And history is full of people who paid that cost and changed everything because of it. The question was never whether intelligence would make life easier. The question is whether you will learn to carry it without letting it carry you. If this described you, you already know. And if you know someone who struggles in this specific way, share this with them. Sometimes the most important thing is simply knowing you are not broken. You are just built differently.